Hey, what's up, Facebook Live? This is Carmen Chloe of iPhoneProfits.com and CarmenChloe.com. I'm going to give Facebook a couple of moments to build up my audience. This is day 2 of me going live since my hiatus. I know it's Saturday night and people are out partying and having a good time. I actually just got in from the skating rink with my family, so I am tired. I'm settled for the evening, but I wanted to honor my commitment and go ahead and hop on live for a second day in a row. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Those of you who catch this on the replay, welcome to the broadcast. Those of you who catch this on the replay, make sure the hashtag replay. Thank you for those of you who are tuning in live. And again, I'm Carmen Chloe. You can find out more about me at CarmenChloe.com or at iPhoneProfits.com. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The title of this video says, "Forgive them, they know not what they do." So a lot of you, what's up, Duchess? A lot of you who have been following me on social media for the past few months, you know that I lost my husband December 16th, 2018, and my life has been in a huge transition. And I have learned different things about myself that I didn't even know, and you need these glasses. And I've learned things about other people, but I'm just embracing everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So the title of this video, "Forgive them, they know not what they do." I just want to talk about how sometimes death can make people kind of weird. And when I mean weird, like act in a way that they wouldn't, or have them kind of standoffish or whatever. And I specifically want to talk about just some people that know me in real life or we interacted before, who didn't even like really reach out or acknowledge what happened with the passing of my husband. There were so many people that I thought I would have heard from, that I thought would have reached out, but they did not. And initially, I was feeling a kind of way about that, because when you're going through grief, you don't want a pity party, but you want people to just acknowledge that something just so devastating happened to you. But what I've learned about just grief and different things is that different people process and react to grief very differently. Okay, so 3 things that I learned about why people don't reach out during death or when somebody passes are: number 1 is they simply don't know what to say. Okay, some people don't reach out because they just don't know what to say. Like they can't even formulate the words. Matter of fact, I had somebody reach out to me recently and they were like, I hadn't reached out to you because I just didn't know what to say. I knew there were no words that I could say to you to console you. And I let them know that, I completely understood where they were coming from. But the fact that they acknowledged that something happened, that really helped me out a lot. So if you don't know what to say, that's understandable, but just a simple acknowledgement of what happened, a simple acknowledgement of, I know you're in pain. I know you're grieving. I don't know what to say, but I just want to acknowledge that something devastating happened to you. The second thing that I learned about why people don't reach out during death is that they assume that you don't want to be bothered. Some people just feel like, oh my God, like she just went through such a devastating loss. I just know she doesn't want to be bothered. She doesn't want to talk to anybody, which this could be true, but a simple text or maybe a message on social media just to simply acknowledge what happened. Because if you don't reach out at all, regardless of the reason, it just makes it seem like, what happened to the person or what happened to me just is not relevant to you on any scale. And it makes you kind of feel like, okay, this person knows me in real life. We've interacted before. We've seen each other before. And then to have so many strangers kind of pour out and to acknowledge my grief, it just has you look at certain people a certain way. And then the third thing that I've learned about why people don't reach out during death is that acknowledging someone else's grief during a loss, it reminds people of the reality of death, and it reminds them of their own mortality. It reminds them that death is going to happen to us all. Like none of us are getting out of here alive. And a lot of people don't like to talk about that. They don't like to acknowledge it, but it is what it is. So those are just 3 things that I learned during my process about why people don't typically reach out or acknowledge your pain or acknowledge what happened to you during your loss, if you lost someone devastated. So if you're going through a loss, or if you've gone through a loss and you kind of felt the way because certain people didn't reach out to you, just realize that those are probably one of the 3 reasons that they did not. But again, I just wanted to share that with you. It's my goal to go live every day in the month of March. I challenge you all to join me going live every single day. You don't have to have a script. You don't have to have anything like magnificent to talk about, but just know that you have a voice, and if you use it, it's powerful. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget the hashtag replay if you are catching this on the replay so I can say what's up. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you'll know when I am going live. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you, Duchess, for tuning in. Thank you, K. Mitch, for tuning in. And Tracy Carter, thank you for tuning in and showing love. I hope y'all have a great evening. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.